I think it's time for me to see the world. And I want to go here. Hello, darling. May I please have one first-class ticket to Jamaica? Here is my driver's license and also my passport. Okay, here you go, darling. How much is that, love? Girl, how much? I mean, let me just check my wallet. Let's just see what we have here. Oh! Can we make that Jamaica, Queens, New York? Hey family, what's good? This is your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and I am back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 5 money-saving travel hacks. And if you follow my channel, you know that I just recently came back from a trip to Jamaica. My husband and my 3 daughters and I just came back from Montego Bay, Jamaica. We were there for about 6 days, had an amazing time. If you guys haven't seen my Jamaica vlog, I'll be sure to link it on the screen and also below so you guys can check it out. It was actually a really nice vacation. But after that, I got so many questions, comments, emails, DMs, even people who knew me in real life asking me, girl, how did you do it? For a family of 5, I know that had to have been expensive with the flights and the villa that you stayed in and going to the resort and all of that. And so people were asking me questions, so that's why I'm making this video to answer everyone's questions in one video. So the first hack actually has to do with your credit, believe it or not. Whether you're trying to buy your first house, a car, refinancing, trying to get a student loan, credit plays a huge role in a large part of your quality of life, being able to better afford things so that you're not broke paying for everything cash. I'm actually working in collaboration with Credit Sesame. They're sponsoring this video, so a huge thank you to them. I've been working with them for I guess over a year and a half now and personally using them for that long. It is a free resource that you can take advantage of. It's a great place for you to go to get a free credit score. A lot of people don't even know what their credit is. This is not an issue that you can bury your head in the sand about. You need to know what your credit score actually is. So they'll give you that, but they go beyond that. They also give you a credit analysis where they'll grade your credit score A, B, C, D, or even an F, and they'll even give you a credit strategy, giving you guys an opportunity for you to see how you can improve your credit. They provide you with tips and tricks, for example, how to go from a B to an A, how to go from a C to a B, and that kind of thing. Credit Sesame also provides free credit monitoring. Well, they'll alert you once a month to let you know if anybody has pulled your credit, because believe it or not, things like that also affect your credit. If you have too many people looking into your credit, that can actually just decrease your credit score. So it's something you definitely want to be on top of. So if you want a free credit score, credit analysis, and credit strategy, you definitely want to check out Credit Sesame. So I'll be sure to link them below so you guys can do that. The reason why your credit is so important when it comes to travel is you can actually sign up for a travel rewards credit card. Now with that credit card, you can earn points towards airline tickets, cruises, resorts, hotel fees, all those kind of things that are extremely important when it comes to travel, but it's all based on your credit score. So you definitely can save a lot of money if you get one of those credit cards, but you can't get one if your credit is in the toilet. So you definitely want to improve your credit if you want to be able to better afford things and earn points and rewards. People fly for free, they get to stay on resorts for free. It's all about how you earn these points and turn them over to plan a perfect trip. So my second money-saving travel hack is to sign up for different apps and different websites that will alert you whenever the flight that you want is on sale or the fare drops. That's exactly what I did when I needed to book 5 flights to Montego Bay from Atlanta. I signed up for the website. Now you also need to be like checking the airlines regularly to be able to know when something is actually on sale. Having some flexibility when it comes to travel dates and travel times can definitely save you some money, because sometimes when you're going from a weekend to a weekend, it's expensive. But if you fly out on a weekday and you return on a weekday, oftentimes that's less expensive. Say for example, if you're trying to go to Vegas for a weekend, it's going to be a lot more expensive than if you're trying to go to Vegas on a Monday and returning on a Wednesday. Vegas is always popping, so it doesn't really matter. So you definitely want to have that kind of flexibility with wherever you want to go. Typically weekdays are less expensive, and even if it is a red eye, if it saves you money, you definitely want to go with that, because you can book it for the cheap flight, and then sometimes you can even change it, like, you know, the day of or the day before for a little bit of money. You get it cheap, get the basic price, you get it as cheap as you can get it, and then sometimes you can also adjust it to make it more ideal. Alright, so money saving travel hack number 3 is consider going to your dream destination in the off season. Believe it or not, us going to Jamaica in June, that's considered the off season. The most popular time to go to places like the the Caribbean and Mexico and any place that's hot and tropical is typically the winter time, believe it or not, because that's when people are trying to escape the cold. They're snowed in New York and New Jersey and all that, and they plan their trips to go to the Caribbean during those times. So that's actually high season, fall and winter and things like that, January, December, and all those types of months. So if your dream destination is somewhere in Mexico, or maybe the Caribbean or someplace like that, this is actually the best time to go during the off season, because there's going to be less people and it's going to be less expensive. Money saving travel hack number 4 is actually really quick, but it can save you a lot of money, and that's considering booking your flight and your hotel as a bundle. Sometimes you can do your flight, your hotel, and your rent-a-car. You take your time and actually price what they are separately, but sometimes you can save some money if you just bundle everything. So you definitely want to consider just doing that, even if it's just like the flight and hotel or the flight and the rent-a-car, or breaking it up however you want to. Just consider doing it as a bundle to save you some extra money. Now that leads me to money saving travel hack number 5, and that is consider the mode of transportation to where you want to go. Now the reason why I say that is because I always wanted to go to the Bahamas, I always wanted to go to Turks and Caicos and the Dominican Republic. I really want to see the world, but one of the reasons why in January I did a cruise, and I'm also doing a cruise in November, is because that cruises makes it so much more affordable for you to be able to see these destinations and to see them in a bit of luxury. Opting for a cruise is so much less expensive than actually booking flights and paying for food and paying for accommodations and all that. You got to think about it. Booking a flight from Atlanta to Turks and Caicos, from Turks and Caicos to the Dominican Republic, from the Dominican Republic back to Atlanta, not to mention staying in a decent hotel. I like more than decent, so a decent hotel and my food. Cruising is great because a lot of times you get gourmet cuisine, you get all you can eat, drink, all that kind of stuff. You get entertainment. On cruise ships they have like movies and shows and casinos and all kinds of stuff, night action, nightclubs and things like that. They're so much more affordable, and they even have cruises to places like Asia, Australia. I saw one recently for Cuba, and I'm like, you could really see the world much more affordably if you do it like that, as opposed to flying directly to the destination and then, like, you know, paying for your accommodations and paying for your food and all of that separately. When I went on my cruise in January, I think I took a couple $100s with me, and I probably only spent like $80 at the most. You really don't have to spend much money at all once your cruise is paid for. Once you get there and you're on the boat, food, drink, entertainment, it's all covered. So I think it's a really great way to travel, but that's if you want to do, like, you know, leaving the country. But if you want to go right here in the US, consider making it a road trip, and then, like, if you have a long destination, for example, if you want to go from East Coast to West Coast, you take your time and plan a whole week of it, and you stop in different destinations and discover different cities, instead of like making it a long boring trip when you're driving 14-15 hours in one day with 3 kids. It was a lot easier to just drive a couple of hours and stop here, explore this area, drive again, stop here, explore that area. You can make it a lot more fun if you break it up, and that's a lot cheaper if you drive that. So you definitely want to consider the mode of transportation. Can you do it by bus? Can you do it by train? Can you make different stops so you can take a step out and explore the area that you're in? If you break the trip up, it won't be as tedious and it won't be like boring in any way. If you make it fun, if you make it like a true journey. Hey, let's stop at this bed and breakfast in Savannah on our way down to so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great way for you to travel and make it a bit more fun. Alright, that's pretty much it. Hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. Also, let me know if you have any money saving travel hacks. List them below. I want this video to be beneficial to everyone, so if you have more that you want to mention, put it in the comment section below. Also, huge thank you to Credit Sesame for sponsoring this video. I genuinely appreciate it. It's an amazing resource that I myself have been using for over a year and a half. Get your free credit score, your free credit analysis, and your free credit strategy. A huge part of being mature and being an adult is being fiscally responsible, and especially when having good credit and knowing what your finances are and how to manage your money can help you to be able to do the things that you really want to do, like travel and see this beautiful country and see the world. There's no reason why you can't go anywhere on the planet. All you have to do is have a plan and have a budget, and I hope that I've helped you with those things in this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, later divas and dudes. This is Honey.